You know how politicians are really good at giving their bills and their initiatives like fancy names that make them sound like they're really good for the people and you should vote for them? I found that the best way to figure out what's going on is to not even pay attention to what they try to say in the bill or about the bill, but just to follow the money of who's supporting that bill or that initiative. And you can pretty quickly figure out what's going on. So here's a fun example. Mark just walked in and was like, "Hey, Ian, do you know anything about this Yes on One for open primaries thing here in Idaho?" That would be this. It restores open primaries and gives power back to the people, not party elites. Gosh, that's so great. And who knows, maybe it does. But let's figure out who is supporting this thing and see what that turns up. So it's backed by this coalition of 3 organizations. So let's just click on the first one right there. What turns up? Republicans for open primaries. Endorsing members, 120 and counting. First one, Butch Otter, former Idaho governor and congressman. Okay. Who were the top contributors to Governor Otter's re-election campaign? And sometimes the AI summaries are pretty helpful. It's good to double check them, but we're going to just roll with it quick here. Check this out. It appears that the top contributors to Governor Butch Otter's re-election campaigns were the Republican Governors Association and its Democratic counterpart. Wait, what? All right, already not a good sign. The Uniparty? Anyways, let's look up the Republican Governors Association and see where their money comes from. Republican Governors Association corporate donors. First hit, Open Secrets. We love to see it. Click on that. But I don't want to be in 2020. I want to be like in 2016 because that's kind of the time frame when Butch was the governor. So 2016, what do we got? Las Vegas Sands, giant casino company owned by the Adelsons. If you know, you know. Coach Industries, Elliott Management, Citadel LLC, Pfizer, AstraZeneca, pharmaceutical lobbying groups. Interesting. So, if I've got this straight, Butch Otter, the 32nd governor of Idaho, spent his political career as governor working for these people, and now he's one of the top endorsing members of this thing, which is going to give power back to the people, not the party elite. Something tells me that this is going to give power back to the people of Pfizer and Citadel and Las Vegas Sands. I mean, obviously you should look into dig deeper, but that only took me 10 minutes and it's already pretty fishy. And this is why Americans are so easily tricked and pushed around, because anyone can design a cute website with a horsey and a cowboy hat and some nice words and some inspiring. Oh, look, it's Butch Otter right here. He's like the face of the whole thing. Talking about how the right to vote is one of the most precious rights that Americans have. Yes, these Americans sure do care about their right to vote with their millions of dollars. Remember, always follow the money.